kindergarten, this is Miss Dyer. This week for our read aloud, we are going to learn about different ways we can take care of the earth. Today, I'm going to do a read aloud that talks about what we do with our garbage when we're done, what we do with our trash when we're done, and then tomorrow we're going to learn about recycling. So right now, I'm going to show you some words that you're going to hear in the read aloud. And we're going to go over those words so that you'll know what they mean. So taking care of the earth, you are going to hear the word decompose. Everyone say decompose. Good job. That means to rot and fall apart into tiny pieces. So it will break, something will break down into little pieces. You are also going to hear the word dumpster. Everyone say dumpster. Good job. A dumpster is a very large trash container, usually located near large buildings, such as apartment buildings, stores, schools, and restaurants. Our school has a dumpster. It's out back, and that's where we bring our trash and our cardboard to recycle. Another word you're going to hear is hazardous, and that means very dangerous and something that could cause hurt or harm. You're also going to hear the word landfill. Everyone say landfill. Good job. A landfill is a place where garbage is dumped and buried. So let's go to our pictures here. So this is a picture of, sorry about that. This is a picture of our Earth from space, so I want you to listen along. Now, today we're going to talk about what happens with our trash, and tomorrow we're going to talk about recycling. And we're going to be comparing and contrasting the differences in throwing food away and throwing trash away and recycling it. So I need you to be able to do a comparison and contrast with this. We'll talk more about that later. Right now, we're going to do our reading. Hi, good old Earth here again. I thought I'd start by showing you a different view of me. This is what I look like from the moon. Pretty amazing, huh? I look really small from way up there. It's hard to believe that all of you people, along with your cities, farms, schools, stores, cars, and houses, fit on Earth, but you do. Today, I'm going to talk to you about something very important, garbage. That's right, stinky, ugly garbage. Some people also call it trash, waste, junk, or rubbish. Whatever you call it, it's all the same. Stuff you've used and you don't need anymore. Trash is probably not something you think about a lot, but you deal with it every day, and so do I. There's an awful lot of trash on me, and not to make you feel bad or anything, all of that trash comes from people. So we put a lot of trash on the earth. Imagine that you go to a birthday party and they give you some cake and ice cream. And let's say they serve it on little paper plates and they give you a paper napkin and a plastic spoon to eat with. You gobble up all the food, and then what do you do with the plate, the napkin, and the spoon? Do you push them under the sofa and forget about it? Do you open up the window and throw them in the backyard? I hope not. Instead, you put the napkin, plate, and spoon in the trash can. A trash can is sometimes called a garbage can or a waste basket. Whatever you call it, it's a place where you throw away your trash. What is this man doing? What do you think he's doing? Tell the person what you think this guy is about to do. That's right, he's taking out the trash. I'm guessing this trash can is in his kitchen. Where else do we have trash cans in our house? Some people have one in every room. Lots of people keep one in the bathroom. Is there one in your classroom? We do have a trash can in our classroom. We have a couple. How about your school's cafeteria? Which one is bigger? So why is this man taking out the trash? Because the trash bag is full. But then what does he do with it? So where do you think the trash goes next? I want you to look at whoever you're looking at this with and tell them where you think the trash goes next. He'll probably take it outside to a bigger trash can or maybe to a dumpster. A dumpster is a large trash container that may be next to large buildings. Do you have a dumpster near where you live? Or do you just have a large trash can outdoors? Once people have thrown their trash bags into a dumpster or an outdoor trash can, they might think out of sight is out of mind. That means they stop thinking about the trash because they can't see it anymore. But I don't stop thinking about it, and I hope you won't either. So let's see what happens to it next. About once a week, garbage collectors come along in a big garbage truck. They pick up the trash can or dumpster and dump its contents into the back of the truck. And then what do they do with it? Do they park it on the edge of town and leave it there? Do they launch the truck into outer space? Do they call up a magician and ask him to come and make the trash disappear? Where do you think the garbage truck takes the trash? I want you to think about it. Where do you think the trash goes? All the trash we make, where do you think it goes? What do you think they do with it? In many places, they take it to the nearest landfill. Some people call the landfill a dump because that's what you do. You dump your trash there. However, I, good old Earth, prefer to call it the landfill to remind people that all they're doing is burying their trash inside me. So a landfill is a place where garbage is dumped and buried. This might look like a lot of trash, but trust me when I say that what you see in this picture is just a teeny tiny bit of all the trash people around the world make every single day. So this looks like a lot of trash, but it's not. So here we see a bulldozer. Once the piles of trash in the landfill are big enough, bulldozers move in and push dirt out of the trash. Why bury the trash? It goes back to that idea of out of sight is out of mind. If the trash is underground, people don't have to see it. Think about it or smell it. Your town or neighborhood is a much safer, healthier place to live because all that garbage is buried underground away from where you live and play. Trust me though, just because the garbage is buried doesn't mean it's gone, at least not for a long time. After it's buried, some of the garbage starts to rot or decompose. That means the trash breaks down into smaller and smaller pieces and becomes part of the soil underground. Trash that was food usually decomposes pretty quickly. The paper plate from the birthday party will decompose too, but it will take longer than food. It may take several years for the paper plate to decompose. What about the plastic spoon? Unfortunately, plastic doesn't rot like food and paper. So that spoon may lie around for hundreds or even thousands of years before it ever breaks down and becomes a part of the earth again. Ooh. Go back up. Every landfill gets filled up eventually, and a new landfill is needed so people can dump their trash. This picture shows an old landfill that has been closed. Many of the garbage is buried and slowly decomposing underground, so it's rotting under all the dirt. As you can see, plants can start to grow on the land again, and some animals may even move back and make their homes there. But landfills can be dangerous. So much garbage underground means that there could be hazardous gases and chemicals in the area. Hazardous means dangerous. and gases are in the air, but we can't see them. The bad gases and chemicals go back into the soil and air and can even get into the water supply underground. This hurts the living things that live on Earth, breathe the air, and drink the water. Using this land again costs a lot of money and requires a lot of hard work and time. In most cases, land like this will remain a dangerous place for many, many years to come. The garbage you drop in the trash can today is out of sight, but it shouldn't be out of mind. So think about when you thought about where trash went. So where does the garbage go? And what does the amount of garbage that we throw away have to do with taking care of the Earth? Okay, so next I'm going to bring us back to our PowerPoint. I want you to write a sentence today, and this is how your sentence is going to start. Wait just a minute. Let me make sure that I am sharing the screen so you can see it. So your sentence is going to say, one way I could make less trash is. One way I could make less trash is. And then you're gonna write this, and then you're gonna write a way that you can make less trash. So that is your assignment today. I want you to listen to the story, and then I want you to fill in this sentence. You can also draw a picture. Parents, if your child needs help, you can write this in highlighter or pen and let them trace. Students who want to write more, you can write 2 ways that you can make less trash. If you have any questions, let Ms. Boyd or I know, and we will be happy to help you. Come back tomorrow. We're going to learn about recycling, and we're going to compare and contrast landfills and recycling.